Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about another DVC deluxe resort, and that is Disney's Old Key West. Disney's Old Key West Resort is actually the first DVC exclusive resort that was built at Walt Disney World. This resort has very different accommodations than what you're going to find in a lot of the other hotels on property, and that is because they really built this to feel like a home away from home. Obviously, it is inspired by the Florida Keys, and it's giving you a lot of that Southern Florida energy, although you are staying in Orlando. What makes this one so unique is that the accommodations are significantly larger than what you'll find in a lot of the other resorts on property. It's meant to feel like you're staying in your own house or your own condo instead of staying in a hotel, and you can definitely tell the difference in how the rooms are designed and how spacious they are. Let's talk a little bit more about the different room types. Being that it's a DVC resort, it's going to be very similar to our Saratoga Springs video where I talked about all of the different options, deluxe studios, all the way up to 1, 2, and 3 bedroom villas. You're going to see all of those same options here at Old Key West, although you will see they all have larger square footage. So if space is important to you, if you're traveling with a larger group, don't discount the options over here at Old Key West. This can be an awesome resort choice for you. Like Saratoga Springs, it is also located in the Disney Springs Resort area, so you will have access to that wonderful boat ride that goes along the Sassagoula River directly to Disney Springs, and that significantly expands the number of dining options that you're going to have right down the river over at Disney Springs. Now, on site here at Old Key West, you're going to find a variety of different food options here. Most of it's going to be that quick service that you're looking for. Olivia's Cafe is an excellent choice. It serves brunch and dinner, and you can definitely check out the menus online, but I would say if you're looking for more of an upscale sit-down experience, I would opt to go over to Disney Springs and take advantage of the Boathouse and Homecoming and some of the other great restaurant choices over there. You're also going to find a big pool with a wonderful water slide at the bottom of a lighthouse and a lot of amenities for the whole family to enjoy. So while this does give you kind of that traditional classic Florida Keys, older style, you are going to find a lot of activities for the whole family to enjoy. From the swimming pools over to the movies under the stars, Surrey bike rentals, other activities on property at the hotel. There's a lot for you to do and experience here. Let's talk about pricing and what you can expect at this resort. Very similar to what you find over at Saratoga Springs, you will see the pricing can vary. If you're looking at a deluxe studio and you're going during a not too busy time of the year, you can find these at a really reasonable rate, around $400 a night. They're also often going to be rooms available with different promotions and discounts that Disney offers. As you go into the 1, 2, and 3 bedroom options, you're going to be able to expect $1,000 up to $2,000, depending again on when you go, what promotions may be available, and how large your party might be. So again, this is going to be a great consideration for you if you have a large group, a large family, and if you also really like being in close proximity to Disney Springs. This resort is a fantastic option. I mentioned transportation. You're going to have that boat access to Disney Springs. That boat will also be the same boat system that you can take over to Port Orleans resorts if you'd like to hop upriver over there. But also, this is a very large resort. It is located very close to the golf courses, just like Saratoga Springs is. But what that also means is it's a very sprawling place to stay. This is going to include an internal bus loop system for the buses that will take you to all of the parks. So again, there's no other transportation to the parks other than the bus, but there are going to be multiple stops around the resort so that you can pretty much guarantee that no matter where your room is situated, you will be able to walk to one of those bus stops and not have to go too far to get on your bus to get to the parks. Now, what that does mean is that the internal bus loop can make it a little bit longer when you're trying to get to and from your room to your park experience, because again, you're going to have to wait for multiple buses, or maybe depending on the time of day you're trying to go, they may be full, and they're going to make multiple stops on property at Old Key West before even leaving the resort to head over to the parks. So keep that in mind. If you're someone who really wants to get to the park super early, you want to fight those rope drop crowds, you may want to consider an alternate route in getting there if you don't want to wait on that internal bus loop process. So all that to say, there's a reason that this resort is a very popular one for families, and it's very popular for people looking to stay in a deluxe resort with a little bit more space and all those deluxe amenities without breaking the bank. This can be one of the most affordable resort options in the deluxe category, and you're still going to get those extended evening hours, you're still going to get all of the other benefits like early access to the parks, and you're going to get more space than anywhere else on Walt Disney World property for your stay. So check out Old Key West. If you have any questions about it, drop them in the comments. I'd love to answer more. And then make sure that you also check out some of our other resort overview videos as we wrap up this deluxe category. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more.